Hello everyone, welcome to another game of Hunger Games. Today we're being the Thor kit. This kit you start off with a wooden axe. If you right click it, it summons thunder. And if you right click it and you're at a high elevation or the opponent is, it'll actually create fire and have more of a knockback. So later on in the game, or just a little later, I found a swamp biome. So I just start going ham, collecting all these all these mushrooms right here so I can get a bunch of mushroom soup. It wasn't right at spawn, so at this point I was kind of like, there's not many people here. I think I might have an advantage and whatnot. I think if not many people find this, I'll have a big advantage in the game. If I remember correctly, I don't think there were too many people. And rookie mistake there, I start punching the tree with my hand. But yeah, I'm not too sure if I remember correctly or not, but I don't think there were too many people in this game. Although I could be wrong on that. We'll probably see later on in the game. Uh, yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, whether you like the live commentaries more or the post commentaries like this one. I personally don't mind doing either. I know I've posted one of each, and I still am not sure which one I enjoy doing more or which one's easier for me. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys, whichever one you guys like more. Because honestly, this is for you guys' entertainment. So I see this cave here, so I decide to go down into it, maybe get some iron or whatever. So I make my crafting bench and I decide to make my sword and bowls as always. So I do have the Thor kit advantage, which I could use to knock people back, deal some extra damage, give me time to resoup. And luckily there, for once I'm actually lucky, I dig down a couple blocks and I actually find iron while I'm mining my stone. So I decided it'd be a good idea to get armored up a little early in the game there. I do some inventory sorting. I make how many bowls is that? 20 bowls. A really good idea to do when you have soup is to leave one bowl and one of each mushroom in your inventory there so you can just shift click it in easily even if your inventory is full. So right now in the game I end up getting an iron chestplate and iron pants. I didn't want to leave the iron portion mining in the game because I know it's very boring. So yeah, I decided to go hunting around this point. I don't think there were too many people left, but yeah, I just go around collecting more mushrooms. You can never have too many, because if you're in a long epic battle or a battle against a team, you're going to need as many mushrooms as possible. Yeah, at this point in the game, as you can see there are 10 people, so I'm thinking, okay, I got some iron, I got Thor, I got mushroom soup, so let's try to get the biggest advantage possible, and there you can see it's dropping pretty quickly. Now we're at 9 people, so I make as many bowls as possible and make some more mushroom soup so I can have as much as possible. Just, taking preparations, taking precautions, making sure I could have the biggest advantage possible compared to the other players. Another guy dies right there, so there's 8 in the game now. So I'm thinking really well that I do have a high chance to win. There's 6 people. I don't really see anyone having like a diamond sword or anything like that, so I'm not thinking there's anyone who has a really good advantage on me other than the fact that I don't have iron boots or an iron helmet. So later on in the game, I actually decide to jump down into another ravine and grab a bit more iron right here. And this is probably the scariest moment in the game. I look up and I actually see 3 name tags above me. In a second here, right there, I see 3 name tags above me. And I basically just give up hope. I'm like, oh, a team of 3, really? So I type in the chat, oh wow, GG, I'm basically giving up hope here. The advantage I thought I had just suddenly crashed and burned. My idea was completely gone. I did have full iron now because I got that iron there, or I believe I haven't smelted it yet actually. So I'm just like, okay, GG guys, whatever, you can come kill me, I don't really stand a chance. But they end up running away, so I actually had a thought here that maybe they weren't teamed and maybe they were fighting or chasing each other. And yeah, I actually find out later in the game that that was the case and that the other guy died. So I decide to smelt up my iron here just to get full. I have enough for boots and a helmet, so I think it's a really good idea that I should. So I decided to pillar up to the surface to smelt it because I didn't really want to stay in a ravine where I could get stomped or ambushed or whatever. I really like fighting on the surface. It's nice and flat, and personally I think I'm decent at fighting PvP straight on when it's a flat surface where I can't get knocked down or ambushed or anything, so I prefer to smelt my iron on the surface here. So I'm running around with my Thor, hoping those other 2 or 3 guys don't come and get back at me. There's 4 people in the game right now. It's just me and those other 3 guys. I actually didn't have a crafting bench. That's why I went up to the surface mainly, because I couldn't make a what's it called, furnace. Um, so I needed to actually make a crafting bench and make more stone, which kind of sucked, especially in this cave because that stone fell right there. It was only 1 or 2 thick, which is kind of unfortunate. But there, I actually get enough to make a furnace, which, yay, big achievement. I got 8 stone. I win. GG. No one can catch up to me now. So I get 2 coal from the other ravine and I start smelting my iron. I'm constantly keeping a lookout, making more mushroom soup, taking precautions in case I do get ambushed, because it's still us 4. Since one of the guys didn't die, I assume that they are actually all on a team, because I'm guessing their fight would have ended long ago if they were actually fighting. So I'm taking super big precautions, and actually right there the third or fourth guy did die. So at this point I'm like, okay, I guess they weren't a team, I realized. And yeah, now I'm feeling a bit better. Maybe it's just a team of 2, or maybe they're all solo. Whatever the fact was, I'm kind of happy at this point. Now I'm getting full iron and there's only 2 guys, which I do believe I could take on. I don't know how much armor they had or what they had because I only saw their name tag. So I don't really know what to expect other than the fact to expect anything that comes at me, really. The feast was announced there, actually, not too far away, and I'm using my compass to lock onto them. Still waiting for my iron because it seems to be taking forever when you're trying to go quickly. And right there I decide to ask you 2 teamed because since I saw the third guy die, I wasn't sure, and he actually says, yeah, sorry. You know, like, I'm just like, oh, shit, well, this is gonna be hard. So I just decide to tell them I'm recording. Maybe they'll take sympathy on me. Who knows? I don't really ask for sympathy. I really don't care. It would be a fair fight. Personally, I think teaming's a little bit OP. Sometimes I do decide to do it myself, but I feel much better about myself when I can win solo. And they asked me what my channel was, so I just tell them there. You know, why not? I don't really know what their purpose was. But now that I got full iron, I decide to run out. Maybe go chase them, find them. It's the only way I'm gonna they got a little cocky there saying post this even when you die. I'm just thinking, you know, I'm not gonna die. Here they come running at me with their gold armor, so now I know what they have. They're not full iron, so I do think I have a bit of an advantage other than the fact that there are 2 of them. And they seem to be owning me, and stupid new mistake there, I actually dropped my iron sword. So I have a really big advantage right now. They just keep coming at me, and of course with my luck, I fall into water right there. I'm surprised they didn't come and attack me there. I really don't know what they were doing. And I'm kind of like, team, don't kill me, don't kill me. Just as a joke, you know, because go as cheaty as you can to win, right? That's basically how it's supposed to be done. Well, not supposed to be, but it's one of the easier ways. And yeah, this guy was very rude here. That was just uncalled for in the chat, sir. You are a rude person. His other friend went in the cave there. I don't know why. I actually end up grabbing my sword and run away. I'm thinking, you know, I might have a chance now. I drop my other sword because I need to resoup. And I do. I run back now. There's only 3 minutes to the feast. And they say, you know, let's wait till the feast. So we actually do. I mean, why not take that offer? So I find an iron helmet and a regen potion. So I'm thinking, okay, while they're sorting through the chests, I'll get the jump on them, you know, whatever. So I splash it, put my Thor back in, and I start to attack him. He had the same idea apparently because he started attacking me there. I'm trying to use my kit to the best of its ability because Thor is a pretty decent kit. It was a lot better before it got nerfed so that fire doesn't always spread with netherrack. But yeah, he ran away after he lit me on fire. I really don't know why he would do that. Because right there, his friend actually ends up taking him out, which is really funny. I did most of the damage though, I do believe. And this guy's putting up a really good fight. I'm surprised he hadn't died yet. I bet you it is the diamond pants he had on. I take this opportunity to resoup because you always want a full hot bar of soup, or at least most of it when you're in a fight. So I refill everything there. I know I don't have much mushrooms left, so I'm kind of scrambling, looking for anything to give me a good advantage because he had the diamond pants, I only had a helmet. Right there, I actually find a water bucket. I'm thinking, okay, I knew he had fire earlier, so that might come in handy. He hit me once there. I really don't know what he did. He ran up to me, hit me, and decided to run away. I have no clue why he decided to do that. I found it very strange, but I mean, whatever. I actually end up mistakenly Thoring the chest there. But there I actually find a bunch of mushroom soup in one pile, so I decide to sort it through, and I'm feeling a bit better now. I got a few refills of soup. There's a few more extra here as well. And as well, I do take the bow and arrow. It's really strange. In the chat here, he said you can kill me. I don't really think I acknowledged it during the game. I didn't really see it, I don't think, because I was still being very cautious, looking around everywhere. And then he said, even if you do die, upload this. I'm like, okay, whatever happens, good game, man, because, again, I didn't see that he said you can kill me. So I see this guy had an ender pearl and a lava bucket over here, hit the dead corpse of his teammate. So I decide to start sorting through, try to get all that stuff. You know, it might come in handy if he decides to tower or whatever. Yeah, but I just leave the ender pearl actually because I see he's down in this ravine for some reason. I don't know if he fell or what, but he places water. I decide to attack him, and me being as smart as I am, you know, I knew he probably wouldn't let me win, so he actually did start to fight back as soon as I attacked him. But luckily I managed to knock him down into the ravine and he fell to his death. So right there I actually do end up getting the nice win there, taking on that team of two, playing it safe. There wasn't too much PvP in this fight, but I thought it was really cool due to the end fight there and the end result. I also thought it was pretty funny how he said he'd let me win and then started attacking me. I had a feeling he wouldn't. I mean, most people don't just let someone win, even if they do record. I mean, that's just kind of a dumb thing to do when it's one-on-one. That late in the game, usually you don't let someone kill you, unless it's for a really good reason, maybe you have to go or whatever. But I start doing a fun celebration here, shooting arrows in the air, and swimming in lava, lighting ground on fire. And then, yeah, that's the end. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.